What's going on, guys? Me and C.E.B. Media are back at Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo for our month 5 roundup, I believe it is. Another successful trip in a way, maybe unsuccessful in other ways, but we definitely got some serious rounds downrange, had a good selection of guns that we reviewed this time, and a lot of cool videos coming out on those.
For sure.
So we always like to do like a brief discussion on the guns that we had, and then we kind of lead into what the next month is going to hold. So first things first, we had the Springfield SA-35, the high-power clone. We had the Springfield Hellcat.
Yep.
We had the Devil Dog Arms 1911 and 9mm single stack. Mossberg MC2C, and there was one other one we had.
The U.S. Arms.
The U.S. Arms AR-15 rifle. I believe it was the CLS is what they called that rifle. But what'd you think of those?
I was impressed with some, disappointed with some, but I think top favorites, definitely the SA-35. We didn't have any malfunctions, so that was, definitely nice with it.
Yeah.
And then the Mossberg, as much as it pains me to say, I am a fan of that Mossberg pistol.
It sucks that we have to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome for you guys as customers, but we really did not want to like that Mossberg gun
like
at all.
taking your new pistol out and being like, guys, I got this best pistol. You know what it is? Nah, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
If you said it was a Mossberg, you'd think we were joking.
And then you say, it's a high point. And then everybody roasts you. I feel like that would be the case with this Mossberg, but really, I wouldn't even care because at the end of the day, that Mossberg is dope.
Yep. I would almost make a bet on, we'll see if it, put it in people's hands and place bets on seeing if it functions or not and prove them wrong.
Exactly. I mean, we packed dirt in the barrel and it still shot. So.
It was Chiappa status tortured.
Yeah. Curb stomp.
It really was curb stomp.
Yeah, for sure. Good time.
And then we also had the U.S. Arms.
Yeah, the U.S. Arms was interesting. I had some malfunctions with it at the beginning. Couldn't duplicate them at the range days after that, but I think it's a lot of cost for what it was.
Yep.
A lot of cost.
Yeah. What else we had? We had the
Hellcat.
Hellcat. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty. It's a Hellcat. It's gonna run. It's gonna run fine.
Yep.
And it did.
Yep. And then last but not least,
the peanut butter and...
Or maybe it is least.
the peanut butter and jam.
Devil Dog Arms, man.
Yeah, that one. I wanted to like that. I truthfully wanted to like that.
I still like it, just you can't like it enough to put your trust into it.
It's a beautiful gun.
It is.
Beautiful gun, but it's like you take it home and you find a little bit extra, so.
That's true.
Kind
of like the same thing he said. So Devil Dog Arms, issue after issue, you will see that the title of the gun, or the title of the video for that gun, really describes it really well. Mossberg, insanely impressed. Did not want to like the gun, hated the safety, hated the trigger, but gun performed phenomenally well. So when it comes to functionality of that gun, it passed with flying colors. So definitely can't sit here and be too nitpicky on a trigger and a safety that's in a $320 gun when it runs as good as it did.
Sure.
SA-35, we got 600 rounds through that and no issues. So I don't know if we got one of the rare ones off the line or if when we go back out to the range and shoot 601, it's going to start malfunctioning on us. But we made it through the entire review without a single issue with our high power.
Yep.
So I think that alone is going to generate a little steam just because everybody else seems to be having constant issues with these things. But yeah, it seems to be a pretty easy fix if we do end up finding ourselves in that situation now that the video and stuff's done. And if it does, we'll obviously do like a second version of that video with an update. Also had the Hellcat. Hellcat, cool gun. I understand why it's one of the most popular right now. It offers a pretty good capacity, pretty decent micro compact type of gun. I'm just not a micro compact person when it comes to carrying as big as my hands are. I do see the purpose and I do see why it is a very popular gun. U.S. Arms Co. Never had any of the issues he did, but it's $2,500. It's a really steep price tag for AR-15. U.S. Arms, as far as I'm aware, is a newer company to me. So they could have been around for a while, but I've never heard of U.S. Arms Co. before.
Yep.
The rifle itself performed flawlessly for us. We got well over 500 rounds suppressed and non-suppressed, and ran some really dirty rounds through that, and it held everything like a champ. It's just $2,500. It's very steep for even people like Steve with money HK money to look at, and still, like, you know, at $2,500, I feel like I want it to be absolutely to the point where I don't change anything.
Out the box.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Range ready. No, not worrying about optics.
And it's not that it wasn't yeah, I guess minus optics, it was
Didn't even
range
have iron
ready.
sights.
But you know, I would change that muzzle brake out.
Yeah.
I would have to add an optic right away.
I changed the grip.
Change that big bulky grip. It did have more of a precision style grip on it, but with the little bit of shooting we did, it wasn't something that really like affected us too much.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Now we got a bunch of new guns to review, but before we review these, we got a surprise for you. Guess who's back in town?
Guess who's back?
Back again. Shady's back.
Hey guys.
Or Pastys back.
Pasty, yeah. Pasty. I went down to San Antonio for 2 months and I came back even more white than I was.
That's hard to do in Texas, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
So how was your trip?
It was a good trip. Learned a lot of good stuff. I'm now a certified instructor and armor for the military, so great stuff. We're going to work on that as we go through the future. But I'm definitely happy to be home. Happy to be with you guys again.
We
doing
missed
all
you.
this stuff.
Missed you, buddy.
Yeah. Especially happy to be back at Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo looking at all these awesome new guns.
It's a gun oasis up in here.
It is a gun oasis. And we got a pretty good little oasis we're bringing home with us this month. So, Dakota, why don't you go ahead and start with the first one?
So this is the Riley Defense RAK-47C. And this is the Woodstock wood 4-end AK-47. Don't really know much about Riley Defense as a company. Let's take that off of there so you guys can see it.
There's some beautiful wood on that one.
Don't know much about them as a
Good
company.
wood.
But we're gonna run the crap out of it like we do everything else, and see how it holds up.
Yeah, we have been told to run these Chiapa style. So
Chiapa style. You all know what that is.
that means these are going to be
almost-
some pretty fun reviews for
It's
sure.
almost too nice, guys.
I know that
Oh,
wood is
no,
nice.
no such thing.
It's so nice. Can we not drag this one behind the truck, please?
Dakota, Charles over here already thinking about buying it. He's like, don't drag it, don't drag it.
Don't. It's. I feel attached to this one already. Just to see it just dragged behind a truck and chucked 40 yards.
Maybe if we destroy it enough like the Chiapa, they'll just give it to you.
Oh, maybe so. You know, I get it back and be all wonky, one-eyed. You know.
Shoots
Have
4
cracks
foot
in the
left.
stock.
Oh,
Cracks
yeah,
in the stock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Be kind to this one.
But Riley Defense, nothing too special here. What is it? I think a sub $700 AK.
Yeah.
And it kind of leads into what the next review is too. So
Their logo kind of looks like Criterion Barrel's logo.
it
too.
does.
Kind of thought that was
I
neat.
like that.
Or Black Hole Subsonic.
We got
Yeah.
the Century. What is this?
This is the Century Arms
Vista.
AK.
Does it say the exact model?
Let's see. It is the. It may be on that side of the box.
Is
This
it the
one-
VSKA?
VSKA.
Vishka. It's a
That's
Vishka.
right.
A Vishka.
Vishka. Now this one I actually like the looks better, just because of the stock. The polymer front, handles and stuff is just kind of generic. It is caught my eye that it's got a bird cage on it though, instead of the normal like slanted AK brake.
Yeah, and this almost looks like it's like a folder stock.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But it's not a folder. It's just a regular old fixed stock, like a what do they call them? Like a paratrooper style almost. But
Put
it's
some
not
paracord
folded.
on there and be ready to go.
Yeah.
This is one I would not mind to drag behind a truck. You know, like, we can drag this one, guys. Okay, but not the.
I don't know. It
nice
is a
wood
Century Arms. It may not be able to handle it.
That is true.
one. Oh man,
It's hit and miss when it comes to that.
interesting.
But two AKs, guys, two budget-friendly AKs that we get to review this month.
Sure.
That will be fun in its own because we've done a little bit of some 30 cal shooting, but nothing like in the battle rifle type of thing. Not to say that this is a battle rifle ready type of setup, but you can turn these into those with just a little bit of modifications.
We'll have to check the threads on that one and see if they're concentric enough to put a suppressor on it.
Tipping Arms, guys. This is one that we actually got to play with over at Iraq Veterans Range Day in May, and had a really good time with it. We were going to do some work with this company, and then we kind of just lost contact. So now that we have one that we actually get to do some testing with ourselves, pretty excited. And since I've been shooting a lot of 22 with my night vision gun, I figured this one probably will get a little bit of night vision use too.
I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, it's hard not to be happy about a 22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Throw the can on this, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll suppress this one. We'll see if we can get a couple more mags. So I wonder if I doubt the CMMG mags work.
They might. It might be worth trying out.
Yeah, seeing if, since we got CMMG mags, the followers look a little bit different. But just something that we will try. And then we'll contact Pittman just to see if they'd be willing to send us a couple mags for the video.
Since they wouldn't send us again.
Since they wouldn't send us again after we got them millions of views online.
5 million.
That's not what it's about, though, guys.
Not at all.
So that's the Tippmann Arms M422. That one should be fun. Expect that one to go pretty well overall. Then we got some pistols. A little bit different type of pistol shooting this month. We got a 45, and this one is the Kimber. I believe this one is the Patrol. In 45 ACP, kind of decked out, front and back serrations. What is it?
Night Patrol.
Night Patrol.
The Night Patrol.
And one of the only things I noticed, like right off the bat, that kind of stuck out to me was the optic, or the sights, of course. But then Charles pointed out it's got rubber grips.
Oh, like hoe grips.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're rubber.
So
Very
when
nice.
you look at them at first, you don't think that. You think they'd be like the what is it?
G10s?
The G10 grips,
Yeah.
yeah. But may give a little bit better grip on the pistol itself when you are shooting it.
Oh man,
If you-
my little ones back there behind the camera making noise.
The new future reviewers, or the new generation.
He's
of
like,
reviewers.
Dad, you're out of the camera right there, buddy. I need you to turn in a little bit more.
Hi.
Hey, sound quality's good back here, Dad. Yeah, excited about that one.
Yeah, and is this one of our first 45s for review?
This will be our first 45, I believe.
So,
Yeah, let's see if it's Jam City or if it's gonna perform well.
1911s have been very
Hit and
finicky,
miss.
yeah, for us.
Very hit and miss.
Yeah, hopefully this Kimber proves us wrong. But you know, one thing we joked around when we got this one a while ago is it going to take a 1,000-round break-in period like all those YouTube guys like to comment?
Yeah, like the Yankee Marshall.
We're going to put 500 rounds through it. So if we can't get it through the break-in period, then maybe Kimber should work on their break-in periods.
And our 500 rounds is not like your 500 rounds. I
That's
promise.
right. We aren't just standing still shooting at paper.
That's funny. I guess the last one we got the cricket gun, right?
Last but not least, the Men in Black cricket.
You know, it's funny. I'm actually carrying this in 380 today, but the LCP2 in 22.
That's right. So LCP 222. I would almost call that the mini micro compact.
Mini micro compact.
Yeah.
That thing's tiny.
She's tiny.
tiny.
Need a mag extension.
It's like the old FUD that says that 22 LR will stop anybody. That's what they carry in their
I look
pocket.
at that and I'm like,
This would be a good range toy or a trainer for someone that shoots or carries a LCP2, I would imagine, as long as it runs good.
absolutely. I could totally see it being worth just Charles to have just so because 380 is even more than 9, isn't it?
It is. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that you're going to get pretty much everything except your recoil control, which you could still manage that with just a lot less 380 rounds at the range versus your 22 shooting.
Exactly.
Cool.
I'm interested in this, and then also eventually the LCP Max. That's one that I'd like to get my hands on as well. But this one will be pretty fun. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one with this bad boy because they seem very excited about it. So.
Hey, you guys join in with us. We need to get Charles to start carrying 9mm instead of 380.
Hey, come on now.
In the comments, let us know that Charles needs to upgrade to a big
The
boy.
Glock is at home.
Big boy
Shut
round.
up. You guys. Ridiculous. And then we got.
I was gonna say, we all kind of like have our own directions of reviews. Dakota's in the competition style. I'm more in the tactical sense, and Charles is in the what hookers and prostitutes care. So we all got our different angles that we try to bring you these guns so that everybody is included.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking out for you, ladies. But no,
Ladies
for
of
real,
the night.
it is like the most random stuff is what I pick up. I'm like, I want this, and they're like, what? And you know, it
Okay,
is what
well,
it
go
is.
for it,
What
man.
are you leaving with today?
A Mossberg Shockwave. So don't judge me.
And did you have any intentions of getting that gun before today?
Not until I laid eyes on it. But you know, sometimes when you look at it, it is love at first sight. So that's what it was. So
He was sitting out there kind of freaking out the customers because you can't help it, but when you have this thing in your hand, just constantly rack it.
oh yeah, we were out there, you know, having a good time. So
It's wieldy. It's definitely wieldy.
that's right. I mean, who wouldn't want a sawed-off shotgun? So
Yeah.
I mean,
Which is what,
You'll have
what's
to do a review on it.
unidentified.
Oh yeah.
gun.
What's the weird thing about this? So this is not considered a shotgun. It's not considered
It's a firearm.
It's a firearm, which means
It's not a pistol. It's not a shotgun. It's not a rifle, but you can put a brace on it, and it's over a certain barrel length. It's like I want to say they're like 12-inch barrels or something.
so
like that.
you could actually put a pistol grip and a brace on here
You can. They make I think SB makes a brace for these
without a stamp though.
without a stamp.
That's
it's just
awesome.
because it's a brace.
Yeah.
You know, it's still technically just a firearm because it doesn't have a stock. It's not considered a short barrel shotgun.
Dude, you do that and get you like a little micro red dot mounted.
Put you a light and a red dot, dude. That'd be the perfect home defense.
See,
gun
they were
right there.
laughing at me for picking this up, but they seemed very interested.
Now
So,
it's like our favorite gun to review.
you know what I'm saying? Like, not
Yeah.
that off on it.
Yeah.
So, very
Yeah,
excited
You
about
did
this.
good, Charles.
Thanks.
It's a good purchase.
That's an
Everybody
upgraded
wants one of
prostitute
those.
gun.
It is. I've been wanting one for a while. When I seen it, I said, I'm taking you home.
This one's not a prostitute gun. This is the pimp gun.
He's done upgraded from prostitute to pimp.
I am the captain now, you know.
Where's my money? Okay, we better stop.
we need to
we
wrap
just
this
got
up.
monetized, and I'm trying to keep it going for a little while.
Oh,
But
man.
it's going to be a good month. And then they threw in the SIG Romeo to throw on the Tippmann arms. I doubt we're going to be able to get the AK's optic ready just because of the special mounts we're going to have to get from those.
Have you guys shot one of these yet?
I
think
actually
I
have an
have
old
that.
Romeo. Yeah.
I have that on my what it's called? 9KT.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I would say that I've had my Romeo probably a good 4 years, and I've changed the battery once.
Yeah, they have a great battery life. The only problem I have with them, I used to have one on a 300 blackout, and the only problem I have with them was I've got a slight astigmatism, and for whatever reason, SIG red dots just absolutely fuzz up for me.
Like do the sunburst
yeah,
thing a little bit.
It's terrible, but like it's very, very select optics that do that for me. But you know, whatever, we'll deal with it.
Yep. Yeah,
So
that's what they like. Those are what prisms are for, right? Like
Yeah,
the new one
prisms.
you just got in
yeah,
review.
the new primary arms. It's a prism scope, so it's got an etched reticle. You don't have to worry about blooming or anything like that with astigmatism problems. But if you know your rifle and you know yourself and your optics and all that stuff, then you know what that dot is going to look like and where you hold in that fuzz.
The center of the fuzz is where
It might be a 2 MOA dot, but to me it looks like it's about 8. Anyways, well, you guys ready to wrap it up?
I think so. Fun month coming, so be on the lookout. We're still getting caught up on the videos we've recorded, so we've done actually more than what we had planned on, but we still got more than what we've done left that's already been filmed and everything that we still got to edit and put up. So it's a never-ending amount of content that we're bringing out for you guys on behalf of Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo. So as always, very, very appreciative of them hooking us up and giving us this opportunity and letting us provide you guys with the solid results of how these guns run, because I don't feel like there's enough people out there doing that.
No, not at all. We try to be transparent. We try to be honest. You know, that's what our goal is, to provide great content for you guys and for Smoky Mountain, so they can help sell guns. Right? So
It's your money, and Smoky Mountain cares about it. They don't want you to spend it worthlessly.
on
So
an LS Edge. Wait.
yeah.
Hey, drop down in the comments and say welcome back, T and Ray. I would appreciate that.
He's back. Hopefully he's not leaving us for a while either.
Yeah, hopefully we got a long time before I have to go anywhere again.
It was fun shooting your ammo the last 2
Yeah,
months.
well,
Yeah, it was
you know,
nice. Thanks.
You're welcome. That's my contribution to the cause. So
That's true.
Yeah.
all right,
Well, guys, we're out of here. We're going to get packed up, and I think we're going to go get some food. So we appreciate every single one of y'all. Smoky Mountain Month 5 Roundup.
Yeah.
Let's go get some guns downrange and see if they fail or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Go ahead.
What's your sign off?
See you. No, I'm kidding. I still have to come up with one, but you can listen to these cool cats. You know.
Go ahead, Obi.
I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to all of our friends, C.E.B. Media, Tennessee Ray, and of course Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo. And yeah, let us know what you think.
Stay alert, stay alive.
And
Make yourself better today. You know, rhymes with Tennessee races. It's cool.
I never realized that.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Like, subscribe, and comment below.
Yeah. Good job.